Ari Aster is back with another non-horror movie with Joaquin Phoenix as the lead. Oh, and Pedro Pascal is in this movie. Is this movie a misunderstood masterpiece, or is this just a miss by Ari Aster? Well, let's find out. The plot follows Sheriff Joe Cross, played by Joaquin Phoenix, who decides to run for mayor against Mayor Ted Garcia, played by Pedro Pascal, in the height of the COVID-19 lockdown and the BLM protests. What could go wrong? Well, everything. I'm just going to say this from the start, and this is probably going to be a hot take. I really like this film. Yes, it has some problems, especially at the start and the crazy shifts, but I really like this film. Joaquin Phoenix does an amazing job playing this loser sheriff who decides to put everything on the line to run for a mayor in this 2,000-something town in the middle of nowhere, New Mexico. Pedro Pascal does a great job, even though he's starting to get annoying because he's literally in everything. But there's no doubt he's an amazing actor, and he did a great job playing this white knight mayor who's secretly not a great person, has very questionable morals. Kind of like right now. A lot of people on the internet have been questioning about him and his beliefs currently on the internet. But don't worry, Joaquin's character is a terrible person as well. Pretty much everyone in this film is terrible, and that's kind of like the plot of this film. Like, no one's really likable. Like, you follow Joaquin Phoenix this whole time, and you're kind of cheering him on, I guess, but everyone in this film is just bad in their own way. I think that Ari Aster was trying to show us how terrible people were during 2020 and 2021, and how people got so caught up in being so far right and so far left that they ended up being terrible people that are just easy to laugh at right now. There were so many scenes in this movie that the entire audience was laughing at characters for doing stupid stuff, whether that was super left or super right. My favorite scene was when this kid who came back from BLM protest was talking to his parents about his beliefs, and his dad had a crazy and valid reaction to what his son was saying. It was hilarious. The whole theater was laughing. Ari Aster perfectly captures the tension of COVID and the BLM protests. He makes you so uncomfortable with it, and that's what he's kind of known for, making the audience uncomfortable. The plot keeps changing as the movie goes on and ends up just being a huge mess, but I think that was kind of done on purpose. A lot of people have been questioning his editing style. Maybe he needs to get a really good editor, but honestly, I just think it was done on purpose. Every day during 2020, things changed and unfolded. So many things were going on. So you see this town trying to adjust to it and catch on. I think that was the whole point of this film. But I could be wrong. The whole cast did a terrific job, and each character was fleshed out well, besides like two people, Emma Stone and Austin Butler's characters. Look, they both did an amazing job, and Emma Stone filled the role of being the super weird person/theme that Ari Aster includes in all of his movies. Austin Butler did a great job of being this cult leader, and it's kind of funny seeing him being a cult leader trying to save children from the elite, and now we're getting the government right now doing everything they can to stop releasing the Epstein file. Kind of funny. He's still a crazy person leading a cult, and he does shady stuff, so he's not a person to like at all. But these characters are very well acted and have compelling factors to them. But they just didn't really add anything to this movie, besides Emma Stone just adding to the downfall of Joaquin's character. I also really like Michael Ward, who played Michael. It's pretty funny. I thought he did a great job and was very interesting, and I was very interested in like what he was doing at the end. Like, does he know the truth, or like what's going on with what exactly he was doing at the end? I don't want to spoil it, but it was very interesting. I'd love to see Ward in more movies. Thought he was a great actor, and he did a great job in such a small role and is very memorable, so I'd like to see him more. I thought Luke Grimes, who's famous for Yellowstone, did a solid job as well. He perfectly captured how scary it can be being a small town cop when the world seems to be ending, which that was his attitude, even though it wasn't. The ending was chaotic as hell. The last 30 to 40 minutes was pure cinema, in my opinion. Amazing work, and gets the tension and violence so right. This movie did an amazing job of capturing the American politics scene and showed us that things never really change. You see with Joaquin Phoenix's character at the end, like you truly see what's going on. I don't want to leave many spoilers out there, but you see how he's just kind of just the same as every other person and politician out there. All we can do is be a good person and treat humans like humans. And I think that was overall the message that Ari Aster was going for. Is this movie as good as Hereditary or Midsommar? No, not at all. This movie has its problems and it's definitely not for everyone, but I really liked it. I know I might get some hate for this, but I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. So what do you guys think of Eddington? Was my rating fair? Comment below your thoughts. Thanks again for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. Goodbye, y'all.